A human heart begins to beat when a baby is only 6 weeks old. It functions non-stop, non-voluntarily throughout one's life. Per day, heart pumps 7,000 liters of blood throughout one's body. Isn't it amazing when we think how many liters of blood it pumps throughout one's life? In a single cycle of blood flow, two times blood goes through heart. It is called as double circulation. The oxygenated and deoxygenated blood go through heart simultaneously without mixing up. This mechanism permits the supply of oxygen throughout the body effectively in warm-blooded animals who need more energy to maintain the body temperature. It makes the heart an amazing organ. The cycle begins when the right atrium fills with deoxygenated blood that is coming through the superior and inferior vena cava from the body organs. Same time the left atrium fills with oxygenated blood that is coming through the pulmonary veins from the lungs after the oxygenation process. At this time, sinoatrial node or SA node produces electric impulses that travels throughout the walls of atria, making both the atria to contract known as systole. These electric impulses are carried around the heart by the conduction cells. These conduction cells spread across the wall. The atrial systole forces the blood from both the atrial chambers to move to the ventricles. The tricuspid and bicuspid valves open, allowing the flow of blood, and close. This closing of these valves makes the S1 sound of the heart or the lub sound. When the ventricles fill with the blood which is oxygenated, and here it is deoxygenated blood, the electric impulses reach the wall of the ventricles after 0.09 seconds. This delay of the impulses is caused by the atrioventricular node or AV node present below the right atrial wall. This impulse causes the ventricular wall to contract, known as ventricular systole, whereas at this time both the atria relax, it is known as atrial diastole. The ventricular systole causes the blood to be pumped out of the heart. From the right ventricle, the deoxygenated blood flow out through the pulmonary artery towards the lungs for the oxygenation. The pulmonary valve present in the pulmonary artery opens up outward, allowing the flow of the deoxygenated blood, and close. This closing is fast and powerful so that the deoxygenated blood does not return to the right ventricle. Similarly, the oxygenated blood from the left ventricle flow out through the aorta towards the tissues of the body. The aortic valve present in the aorta opens outward, allowing the flow of the oxygenated blood, and they close. Similar to the pulmonary valve, it is also fast and powerful. These two valves, when closed, make the S2 sound, which can be heard clearly It is known as the dub sound.